15 Best Things to Do in Madrid. It's difficult to do justice to Madrid in a few lines since the city is so bursting with life and culture. With some of the greatest art museums on the continent, where masterpieces from the Renaissance and important works from the 20th century are ready to enthrall you, the city competes artistically with any in Europe. Take in all the historical landmarks and learn about the Spanish Empire, which ruled over much of the world in the 16th and 17th centuries. A café con leche in a formal plaza, a drink at a rooftop bar, or a stroll through the Retiro or Casa de Campo on a bright day are just a few of the many small details that make Madrid special. 10. El Rastro. On Sundays, Ribera de Corredores and Plaza de Cascoro will appear to be overrun by city residents. At this time, 3,500 booths are open and selling just about anything, both new and secondhand. It's important to arrive early because it's the biggest flea market in Madrid and it might get busy. Despite it being a Sunday, you can still find antique stores on the streets that branch off of Ribera de Corredores. There are also cafes if you need a pick-me-up after navigating the throng. 9. Mercado San Miguel. This stunning marketplace in the style of Art Nouveau, built in 1916, is only a short stroll from Plaza Mayor. Although there are grocery stalls, it's more of a gastronomic destination to buy the finest ingredients Spain has to offer, such as cava, pimenton, paprika, and saffron. There are several tapas bars in this area that serve all the traditional dishes, such as patatas bravas, gambas al ajillo, and boquerones, along with beers, Rioja, or vermouth. The enormous Mercado de Maravillas in Cuatro Caminos is the place to go if you want to shop for food like a true Madrillo. With 200 stalls, it has the most municipal vendors in all of Europe. 8. Plaza Mayor. Plaza Mayor, another must-see in Madrid, is a charming Renaissance plaza that was constructed in the early 1600s and is entirely surrounded by old, three-story apartment structures. There are 9 entrances to the plaza, and various cafes are located inside the porticos at the base of the buildings. At a table outside, place your pricey but necessary coffee order and spend a few minutes watching Madrid in action. Following that, you may make your way up to King Philip III's 400-year-old bronze statue, who ruled at the height of the Spanish Empire. 7. Gran Via. A stroll around the Gran Via is a great place to start if you want to get a flavor of the city. It is the hub of Madrid's entertainment, commerce, and cultural activities. The bustling boulevard is frequently active until daybreak. Throughout the day, it is crowded with people visiting the several malls, high street businesses like H&M and Zara, and upscale boutiques. In the evenings, couples may be seen leaving for the theater or a performance while holding hands. After dark, several of Madrid's best nightclubs are active on the street. While you wander, look out for sights like the enormous Telefonica building, constructed in 1928 and an early example of a 6. Puerta del Sol. With significance for both the city and the nation, this great square close to the Casa de Correos, post office building, is a well-liked gathering spot. The clock atop the Casa de Correos, which marks the televised countdown on New Year's Eve, is almost well recognized in Spain. There is a hard ceremony that goes along with it. You are meant to eat a grape for good luck with each chime, 12 in total. The monument of El Oso y el Madru, a representation of Madrid since the medieval ages, is also located in the area. 5. National Archaeological Museum. This museum provides a journey through Spain's rich past with priceless items acquired from all throughout the country. The abundance of wonderful objects that precede the Roman era could astound you. Although they are at least 2,500 years old, the greatest of these Iberian jewels and sculptures appear to be virtually brand new. The Lady of Elche is a bust of a woman with coils covering her ears and an extraordinarily intricate headpiece. The Treasure of Garazar, a Visigothic collection of crosses and votive crowns from the 600s, is much later but no less remarkable. 4. Santiago Bernabéu Stadium. Whether you support the squad or not, Real Madrid has won a record-breaking 11 European Cups, making them the most successful football team in Europe. Any sports lover should therefore think about making the trek to their enormous 85,000-seat stadium, where history has been created several times throughout the seasons. On a tour, you'll get a bird's-eye perspective of the stadium, get to see the dugouts and witness a variety of intriguing things, such as the trophy collection, press area, and presidential box. 3. Royal Palace. The Moorish Alcazar fortress palace in Madrid burned destroyed in 1734, and King Philip V had the royal palace constructed there for him in the middle of the 18th century. It is the biggest royal residence in Western Europe and combines Baroque and neoclassical architectural elements. For the complete experience, you must enter since the royal treasures and frescoes are exquisite. Together with spectacular exhibits of watches, tapestries, china, and silverware, there are paintings by Goya, Caravaggio, and Velázquez. The Royal Armoury houses the personal weaponry used by Charles V throughout the 16th century, as well as the world's only string quartet of Stradivarius instruments. 2. Retiro Park. The Retiro, the center of greenery and magnificent gardens in Madrid, is a short distance east of the Prado and was a royal estate until the end of the 19th century, when it was made accessible to the general public. On a beautiful afternoon, kayaking on the Grand Pond near to the Alfonso XII monument is a great activity for families with young children. Bald cypress trees, unusual swamp trees that become a wonderful golden brown in the summer, are growing in the pond in front of the Iron and Glass Pavilion, which was erected to accommodate the Philippine Exposition in 1887. The oldest tree in the area was planted in 1633 and is a Montezuma cypress surrounded by an iron fence. 1. The Prado. The Prado is one of the greatest and most well-known art museums in the world, and it is very necessary. The number of Renaissance and Baroque masters' works is astounding. Velázquez and El Greco from Spain, Rembrandt, Bruegel, Van Dyck, and Rubens from the Low Countries, and Titian, Caravaggio, Botticelli, and Tintoretto from Italy make up the Italian contingent. Among the numerous masterpieces that are a must-see are Caravaggio's David with the Head of Goliath and Bosch's Garden of Earthly Delights. The Spanish Romantic painter Goya, whose 14 black paintings are a cornerstone of Spanish culture, is the artist with the most pieces on display at the Prado. Thanks for watching.